All right, this is a video of the TCMT quarter clamshell fairing. I didn't see any videos at all on YouTube about this thing. There's no videos anywhere I could find about it. So I took a risk and I ordered it because it's pretty much a replica of the Harley-Davidson clamshell fairing. It will say it's not compatible with the wide glide. This is a 2011 dyna wide glide, and but it does fit. There's nothing there. It was almost a perfect fit. So let's go into some details here real quick. So this was actually clear. I just plastered the back of it just so it was blackened out because I don't like the clear top. I'll probably go back later on, peel that off, and actually paint it to where it blends in with the rest of it. The bottom, the last part is clear. You can see the Daymaker in there a little bit. Anyways, so most videos I found for the Memphis shades clamshell fairing said it needed I don't remember the name brand of them, but these brackets right here, these brackets, I can't remember the name brand of them, but because it's a 49 millimeter fork, and so you need special brackets, which is bullshit. You don't need them. This comes with the brackets, and it fits perfectly on there. I ordered those brackets, and I put them next to each other, and they are the exact same. The exact same. The only difference was right here, this little spot right there, there was a little groove, and that was it. That was the only difference in the whole thing, and it made no sense. So, and those were like $100, and so that was a big waste of fucking money. Anyways, so the fairing comes with the fairing, the brackets already on there. It also comes with a 1-inch spacer that goes right here, which you're gonna need. It also has a bolt, the bolt that comes with it. You're gonna need that spacer. The headlight won't fit inside the bevel without that spacer for some reason. I guess it's just the way it sits on the forks right here. It mounts up the way it mounts up. The headlight's too far down. So they include that with you. The bolts that came with it, I'll get into that in a second, actually. Yeah, the bolts that came with it were standard. It came with 4 bolts for if you don't have quick release clamps, or if you do have them, and you want to put new bolts in there. It comes with those 4 bolts there, 1 bolt for the headlight, as well as the 1-inch spacer. I went with TCMT quick release forks, quick release fork releases. The problem with those, they fit perfectly. It says they're for V-rod and stuff, 49 millimeter mainly for V-rod and shit like that, but as you can see, they fit perfectly. Now, the problem with those is that the actual bolt that's in those is a metric. So whenever you get the TCMT fairing with the standard bolts, they obviously won't fit inside there. So I had to go to True Value and find some metric bolts, because the bolts that came with it, the head of the bolt was way big, and it wouldn't fit inside this groove right here. And so there was no way. It was made for like a Honda or some shit like that. But anyways, it wouldn't fit in there. So I had to get some other bolts, metric bolts, same size, just a smaller head to fit in there, and a couple spacers. I used 3 spacers on each one, and that fit perfectly. So anyways, there's the quick releases from TCMT. I don't remember the price. I think they were like $50 per set, so it was like $100 for all 4. They're nice. These are not the locking ones, which I kind of wish I went with those. But I'm probably just gonna run a lock like through here or something like that, just to make sure it doesn't run steal away. It is adjustable right here, forward and backwards, and it's got about an inch of play up and down, so it was able to maneuver into place for the dyna wide glide. As you can tell, there's a crap ton of space right there. I actually prefer this over the RNS style because I'm like 6'4" and I have a tall torso, and that RNS one is kind of scoops back, so it's gonna hit you straight in the face. I haven't ridden yet, so I'm hoping that this is gonna deflect a lot more wind up over my shoulders, and at least to my head's fine, but over my shoulders. That way I don't feel like a fucking wind sail going through the highway. Anyways, it took me about 45 minutes to install. That was because I learned some lessons. One thing is that you want to let me go back to this side real quick. You want to install the quick releases prior to installing the bracket. So you want to undo the brackets, take the brackets off, this bracket right here, take it off, install the quick releases while it's off, because they're kind of tight in there and you need an Allen wrench and it's kind of hard to get to. So that'll help you a lot. It's going to save you a lot of time too. And then put these back, or you could just do the bottom one, leave the top one loose, which is what I did, and I just kind of fold it back and then bolted them on there, and then bolted this one back in there. Anyways, so that's what I did with that. My headlight is aftermarket, so it won't fit inside the hole. So I got it to fit there as good. I'm not sure you can see the glare, but you can see the little gap right there. As because this this chrome lip right here is too wide and it won't fit inside there. So if you have a stock headlight, it'll be perfect. It's gonna slide right in, and you won't even have to do anything. I did have to adjust the headlight, tilt it a little bit just to make sure it was going straight instead of tilting up, just because I was fearing it was going to do that. But anyways, altogether, it was like 340 bucks. Save yourself $100, and don't worry about buying these 49mm extra brackets, because it comes with it, and they fit perfectly. And I was a waste of money for me. But as you can see, it fits perfect. So again, this is the TCMT Amazon clamshell quarter fairing, and yeah, so it comes glossed stock out of the box. It was already glossed, or just plastic gloss, whatever you want to call it. Plastic was on here. I had to pull the bolts up, the screws off, which there's nuts in the back. Pull the screws off and pull plastic off, put it back on. That's all there is to it, really. Same for the bottom. It seems to be good quality. It's a 3-piece set, whereas Memphis Shades is one solid piece. And they have it painted in the back to make it look like two different pieces, but it's actually one big piece. For the price of it, I just feel like it's a better deal just to spend less money and have a 3-piece, put some Loctite on it, and it's not coming off. So it's just kind of, it's a whatever you feel is better for you. I think the next time, if you do go for the quick releases, I would definitely do the locking ones, at least one locking one, 2 locking ones, whatever, just for shits and giggles, just to make sure. I'm not sure where you live or whatever else, but here in Arizona, people don't really steal from bikes, but it is a possibility. So again, we'll kind of just go over the bike a little bit so you can see what it looks like, the whole thing on there. Let me close my license plate there. I don't want you seeing that shit. Anyway, so here's the bars, the bike itself, and the whole spin around here real quick. And hopefully it's a good investment. If not, you know, there's always Craigslist, and I can always put the what do you call it? I have the poncho roll in the front, and that helped a little bit too. So anyways, that's it. 2011 Dyna White Glide with a TCMT clamshell fairing. It's very simple. It comes with no instructions, so, but it's pretty much self-explanatory if you have any type of common sense whatsoever. If you made it to this age to ride a bike, hopefully you have enough common sense to put this thing together. So that's it. Thanks for watching.